Antonio here.
Ready, so please your grace.
I am sorry for thee. Thou art come to answer a stony adversary, an inhuman wretch incapable of pity, void, and empty of any gram of mercy.
I have heard. Your grace has taken great pains to qualify his rigorous course. But since he stands obdurate, and that no lawful means can carry me out of his enemy's reach, I do oppose my patience to his fury, and am armed to suffer with the quietness of spirit the very tyranny and rage of his.
Go one and call the Jew into court.
He is already at the door. He comes, my lord.
Make room, and let him stand before our face. Shylock, the world thinks, and I think so too, that thou but leavest this fashion of thy malice to the last hour of that. And then 'tis thought thou'lt show thy mercy and remorse more strange than is thy strange apparent cruelty. And where there now exact the penalty, which is a pound of this poor merchant's flesh, thou will not only lose the forfeiture, but touched with human gentleness and love, forgive a moiety of the principal. Glancing a naive pity on his losses, that have of late so huddled on his back, and now to press a royal merchant down, and pluck commiseration of his state from brassy bosoms and rough hearts of flint, from stubborn Turks and Tartars, ever trained to offices of tender courtesy. We all expect a gentle answer, Jew.
I have possessed your grace of what I purpose, and by our holy Sabbath I have sworn to have the due enforcture of my bond. If you deny it, let the danger light upon your charter and your city's freedom. You'll ask me why I rather choose to have a weight of Karen flesh than to receive 3,000 ducats. I'll not answer that. But say it is my humor is answered. What if my house be troubled with a rat, and I be pleased to give 10,000 ducats to have it banned? What are you answered yet? Some men there are love not keep a gaping pig, some that are mad if they behold a cat, and others when the bagpipe sings the nose cannot contain their urine for affection. Master of passion sways it to the mood and of what it likes or loathes. Now for your answer, as there is no firm reason to be rendered, why he cannot abide a gaping pig, why he a harmless necessary cat, why he a woolen bagpipe, but of force must yield such inedible shame, as to offend himself being offended. So I give no reason, nor I will not, more than a lodge hate and a certain loathing I bear Antonio that I follow thus, a losing suit against him. Are you answered?
This is no answer, thou unfeeling man, to excuse thy current of thy cruelty.
I am not bound to please thee with my answers.
Do all men kill the things they do not love?
Hates any man the thing he would not kill.
Every offense is not a hate at first.
What? Wouldst thou have a serpent sting thee twice?
I pray you, think you question with the Jew. You may as well go stand upon the beach, and bid the main flood bait his usual height. You may as well use question with the wolf, why he hath made the ood bleat for the lamb. You may as well forbid the mountain pines to wag their high tops, and to make no noise. When they are threatened with the gusts of heaven, you may as well do anything most hard, as seek to soften that, than which what's harder, his Jewish heart. Therefore, I do beseech you, make no more offers, use no further means, but with all brief and plain convency, let me have judgment, and the Jew his will.
For thy 3,000 ducats, here is 6.
If every ducat and 6,000 ducats were in 6 parts, and every part a ducat, I would not draw them. I would have my bond.
How shalt thou hope for mercy, rendering none?
What judgment shall I dread, doing no wrong? You have among you many purchased slave, which like your asses and your dogs and mules you use in abject and in slavish parts, because you bought them. Shall I say to you, let them be free, marry them to your hires? Why sweat they under burdens? Let their beds be made as soft as yours, and let their palates be seasoned with such vividity. You will answer, the slaves are ours. So do I answer you, the pound of flesh which I demand of him is dearly bought. 'Tis mine, and I will have it. If you deny me, fie upon your law. There is no force in the decrees of Venice. I stand for judgment. Answer, shall I have it?
Upon my power, I may dismiss this court, unless Bellario, a learned doctor, whom I have sent for to determine this, come here today.
Whose line is that?
You!
Messenger with letters from the doctor, now come from Padau.
Bring us the letters. Call the messenger.
Good cheer, Antonio. What man courage yet? The Jew shall have my flesh, blood, bones, and all. For thou shalt lose for me one drop of blood.
I am a tainted wether of a flock, meetest for death. The weakest kind of fruit drops earliest to the ground, and so let me. You cannot better be employed, Bassanio, than to live still, and write mine epitaph.
You don't write. I don't write fucking you.
Came you from Padua, from Bellario?
From both, my lord. Bellario greets your grace.
Why dost thou whet thy knife so earnestly?
To cut the forfeiture from the bankrupt there.
Not on thy soul, but on thy soul, harsh Jew. Thou must thy knife keen, but no metal can. No, not the hangman's axe. Bare hath the neatness of the sharp envy, can no prayers priest thee.
No, none that thou hast wit enough to make.
Oh, be thou damned, inscrutable dog, and for thy life let justice be excused. Though almost makes me waver in my faith to hold the opinion with Pythagoras, that souls of animals infuse themselves into the trunks of men, thy cursed spirit, governor of wolf, who hanged for human slaughter, even from the gallows did his fell soul fleet, and whilst thou layest in the unwild dam, infused itself in thee, for thy desires are wolvish, bloody, starved, and ravenous.
Till thou canst rail the seal of my bond, thou but offendest thy lungs to speak so loud. Repair thy wit, good youth, or it will fall to cruelest ruin. I stand here for the law.
This letter from Bellario doth commend a young and learned doctor to our court. Where is he?
He attendeth here hard by, to know your answer, whether you will admit him.
With all my heart, some 3 or 4 of you go give him courteous conduct to this place. Meantime, the court shall hear Bellario's letter.
Your grace shall understand that the receipt of your letter, I am very sick, but in the instant that your messenger came in loving visitation, was with me a young doctor of Rome. His name is Balthazar. I acquainted with him the cause and controversy between the Jew and Antonio the merchant. We talked over many books together. He is furnished with my opinion, which, bettered with his own learning, the greatness whereof I cannot enough commend. Comes with him at my importunity, to fill up your grace's request in my stead. I beseech you, let his lack of years be no impediment to let him lack a reverend estimation, for I never knew so young a body with so old a head. I leave him to your gracious acceptance, whose trial shall better publish his commendation.
You hear the learned Bellario, what he writes, and here, I take it, is the doctor come. Give me your hand. Come you from old Bellario?